Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Going to be doing an interesting exercise today. We're going to use MLB Trade Rumors top 50 trade candidates for this year's trade deadline. So how this is going to work is it's going to be rapid fire. We might give a little bit of 2 cents of why we think they're going to that place. We're going to say where they're going. We have not seen this list. I have not looked at it. Blake hasn't looked at it. We're just going to go for it. Just first name, boom, right? And we're gonna go with first team that pops off in our head, and that's gonna be our pick, and then we'll see how we do. I'm sure there'll be some that it will be like, dang, that would better fit for somewhere else, but
Yep.
I think it'll be fun. It's not really made to be, this guy's going to this place because of this contract, whatever. Obviously, we follow the game, and
Yeah.
having a channel like this, we kind of know um, what teams' payrolls look like. So I'm sure that'll play in the back of our head. But yeah, are you ready to do this thing or
Let's
what?
do it. Yeah, I'm excited for this. This is gonna be awesome.
All righty. First name, Jack Flaherty.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Again, huh?
Yeah,
The
I think he goes
reason?
back there. They need some pitching, so I think he goes there.
I'm gonna go San Diego Padres.
Okay.
Musgrove, Darvish have been banged up.
hmm
Next name, Garrett Crochet.
Baltimore Orioles. I think this is gonna be their big fish that they go out and get.
Dodgers. They have the prospects, and he's been unreal. They can use him in the bullpen in the postseason,
Yep.
just like they did with Julio Urias and all those other young stars they've done it with before. Carlos Estevez.
Ooh. Ooh. Who needs a closer? Houston. I think he could go to Houston. I know that's a crazy in division trade, but they need some bullpen help.
I'm gonna go Kansas City Royals.
All
They've
right.
already traded for a reliever. Um, MacArthur's been pretty decent, but Estevez is having a crazy streak right now. Tanner Scott,
Tyler Scott's gonna go back to Baltimore, I think. I think they've
New
had the
York
familiar
Yankees.
the Yankees. Okay. Okay.
They need relievers as well. Jazz Chisholm.
Josh Chisholm is going to the New York Yankees. I think that's a slam dunk pick. That makes too much sense. They got lots of control.
Seattle Mariners.
Oh,
They need offense. They need offense, and him and J Rod would be an interesting pair there. Eric Fetty.
Eric Fetty's going to go to the Dodgers. I think he's got some control on his contract, and I think it would be a good fit there.
I'm gonna go with the Minnesota Twins in division, but the White Sox are so bad I don't think they care about that. So Eric Fetty, Twins need some pitching. Oh, we got a little 7-8 action here. Zach Littell, start with him.
Zach Littell, Phillies maybe. I think the Phillies can maybe use a guy like him. I don't think Zach Eflin's getting traded, to be honest.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. Same reason as Flaherty. They need one more arm. Zach Eflin.
I don't think he gets traded. I think they keep him.
Boston Red Sox. I don't think the Rays care about the interdivision either. Danny Jansen, your team. Here we go. We got three here from your team.
Oof. Trevor Richards.
No, Danny Jansen.
Oh,
Start with
Danny
Danny
Jansen.
Jansen.
Sorry. Who needs a catcher? I'm trying to think who needs a catcher. Oh
I
boy.
got my pick. I got my pick already. Danny
Atlanta,
Jansen.
maybe? Who's their catcher? They got
No,
Sean
they got
Murphy. Never
Darno
mind.
and Murphy.
Okay, let me hear your pick first.
The Pittsburgh Pirates. They need offense.
That's true. That's a
Guys,
good
Monty
pick.
Grandal is like their catcher right now. Joey Bart and Henry Davis has been whatever. Danny Jansen to
What
the
about
Pirates.
St. Louis Cardinals for Jansen? Is Contreras still hurt?
I believe so.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that would be a good fit.
he's a pending UFA. I think that could be a fit.
All right. You say Kikuchi.
You say Kikuchi's going to go to the Milwaukee Brewers.
That's a good pick. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go same division. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh Pirates again.
Hmm.
Maybe a partner deal here. they'd have Keller, Skeens, Jones, and Kikuchi
Yeah.
that can get into the playoffs. Trevor Richards.
Trevor Richards is going to go to the Kansas City Royals.
I'm gonna go with I don't know if this team's gonna be a buyer. I'm gonna go with the Texas Rangers. They
Hmm.
need some bullpen help. If they're gonna do this thing with DeGrom coming back, I'm gonna go with the Rangers there. Luis Robert Jr.
Luis Robert Jr. is going to the Atlanta Braves. That's their guy they're going to get.
Not no fun, but not traded. I don't think they get the deal that they want.
Yeah, that's
But
fair. It could be a winter trade. Could be a winter trade, but I think if he does get traded, that's right up Alex Anthopoulos' alley right there. That guy right there.
Brent Rooker,
See, this is a guy that I can see the Braves going after too. Like if they don't want to go that route with Robert Jr., I think this is a safe pick for Atlanta too. So I'm going to say Atlanta. Obviously, they're not going to get both, but I can see him going to Atlanta.
I'm gonna go with the Boston Red Sox on this one. If they're
Okay.
gonna buy, he's cheap, he hits bombs, perfect for the monster, kind of fits that Adam Duvall role. So I'm gonna go with the Red Sox. Kyle Finnegan.
Minnesota Twins.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go San Diego Padres.
I don't know much
I don't,
about Harvey. I don't
he
know
already
much.
got traded to
Oh,
the
he did. Where
Royals.
did he go?
Royals.
Okay, there you go.
No.
Okay.
Michael Kopech.
Michael Kopech, New York Mets.
Hmm. I'm gonna go. Man, this is just such a buyer's market. It's a relievers can go anywhere at this point.
Mhm.
Um, man, Cleveland Guardians. White
All
Sox
right.
don't care about the inner division.
Mhm.
Pete Fairbanks.
Pete Fairbanks to the Pittsburgh Pirates. They need some help in that bullpen. I think it'd be a good piece.
I'm gonna go with the Dodgers on this one.
Okay.
Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker back to the Cincinnati Reds.
Hmm. I'm gonna go Baltimore Orioles as a fourth outfielder.
Hmm. A good one.
Even though they got those young kids, they're gonna go and make a move to get something good. They're gonna have to give up a little. So might need an outfielder. John Brebbia.
Boston Red Sox.
I'm gonna go New York Yankees. Rosarena.
Not traded. Don't see it.
I I agree, not traded, mainly because he's just having such a down year.
Yeah, I agree.
Lane Thomas.
I'm gonna go not traded here as well. I think if they'd be trading him at an all-time low value. The time if you're gonna trade him would have been last year. You had a really good year last year. So hits lefties well. Maybe he goes to the Red Sox if he does get traded, but I'm gonna go no trade.
Let me go Seattle Mariners. Tommy Pham.
I just don't see a market for this guy, to be honest. I like it's not a guy that
He's
moves
getting
the needle
traded.
for me.
He's getting traded.
Think so?
He's on the White Sox. He's
Yeah, I
getting traded.
know. I don't know. I just don't really see a fit for him anywhere, to be honest.
We go with the Atlanta Braves.
Okay.
Hey, Tommy Pham, he's been on some teams that make the playoffs, and he was on a World Series team last year. So you got a pick? No pick.
No pick.
Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar. Hmm. He screams to me like he could be a Boston Red Sox. I feel like he'd fit really well with that team.
I'm gonna go the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Okay. Elias Diaz, another catcher. Hmm.
They gotta cash on this guy.
They
Gotta
have to.
cash on this guy.
World Series. All-Star Game MVP last year.
He's hitting 296.
Well, I just don't know who needs a catcher, right? I
I
mean,
know who needs a catcher.
um,
People aren't gonna love what I have to say,
I
but
don't know.
I know who
Pittsburgh,
needs a catcher.
Pittsburgh, maybe like you already said that for a catcher, but yeah, I guess I'll go Pittsburgh.
Jose Trevino's been terrible. I'm gonna
Mm,
go with the Yanks.
that's true.
Cal Quantrill
Cal Quantrill. Cleveland Guardians, maybe. Back to the Guardians.
back.
Back to the Guardians. I could see it. Familiarity.
I hate that pick. I'm
Okay.
gonna go San Diego Padres. Austin Gomber.
See, these Colorado pitchers are just so hard to value because they play at cores, right? So you just don't kind of know what kind of guys are going to be. But um, Gomber, Arizona Diamondbacks.
I'm gonna go not traded. There's no way that they're trading this guy already after the Nolan Arenado. This is who they
He's the
got
main
for
piece.
Arenado.
Yeah.
Like so, I don't know. I don't know if that's Trevor Rogers.
Trevor Rogers,
I don't
depth
think he's a free.
piece,
He's not a
depth piece,
UFA.
depth piece to like a back end of the rotation guy to the Seattle Mariners.
I'm going not traded
Okay.
because next year they're gonna have Alcantara coming back, and yeah, I just Brennan Rogers.
Not traded.
I
Be
agree, not
silly.
traded.
Be silly to do that.
Austin Adams.
Austin Adams. He's just a soft throwing righty. Um, I don't know. He's got a good slider. I'll go I'll go the Philadelphia Phillies on this one. That's a bold.
I'm right there with you. That's exactly what I was thinking as well.
Yeah. I think he goes to the Phillies.
Andrew Chafin.
Andrew Chafin. Hmm. Does he go back to the Diamondbacks? Possibly. Good fit.
He looks like a Red Sox to me.
Yeah, he could be a Red Sox. Luis Garcia. Hmm. I don't think he's gonna get traded. I think that would be a mistake.
Why? I think the Angels should definitely get rid of this guy.
But
I'm gonna go Milwaukee Brewers for this one.
okay.
He's a sinker baller, throws 97 plus, kind of fits there, kind of fits what
Maybe
they
he
like.
goes to the Guardians, maybe?
A lot of relievers in here.
Uh
Dylan Flora.
Dylan Floro. He's going back to the Dodgers.
I'm gonna go Royals.
Yep.
Jalen Beeks.
Jalen Beeks. I'm gonna go the New York Yankees.
I'm gonna go the Astros on this one.
Okay.
A lefty reliever can be good for them. Scott Alexander.
Scott Alexander to the Padres.
I'm gonna go Seattle Mariners.
Okay.
TJ McFarland.
TJ McFarland. Um, I'll go the Astros.
Derek Law.
Didn't even know this guy's still in the league. No disrespect to Derek Law. Feel like he's like 45 years old. Holy smokes. 3.35 ERA. He's having a not bad year. Um, maybe a team like the Diamondbacks or something. It's not going to cost very much.
Orioles.
Okay.
I don't know. Paul DeYoung.
Not the Toronto Blue Jays, tell you that for free. I will go. Oof, I'll go the New York Yankees.
Paul DeYoung. Maybe as a depth guy. Back to the Cardinals.
Mhm. Maybe.
This is another guy that I could see going to the Cardinals. Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela. Gio Urshela is going to go to the Houston Astros.
I'm going with the Milwaukee Brewers. Some depth. Miguel Andujar.
Mhm. Hmm. Boston Red Sox. Stick him in left.
Uh, Andujar. He's not having a bad year.
No.
He's not hitting for power though either. Only has
No.
like 3 homers. Um, man, I think he's held on to. I think there's not really I mean, maybe there's a market, but he's got years of control too. So I think not traded. Josh Bell.
Josh Bell, it would be interesting if he went back to the Pirates. Kind
I
of
was right there with you again. That's
like
who I was thinking
I
too.
think he
They
goes
need a
back to the
bat.
Pirates. Yeah, it's a good fit.
A lot of money though. So
Yeah, true.
Jason Adam.
Ooh, this guy's been in a lot of places. Jason Adam. I'll go the Royals for Adam.
I'm gonna go. I feel like we haven't given the AL Central enough love. I'm gonna go with the Twins.
Okay.
Taylor Ward. Now we're getting to my team. Here we go.
Taylor Ward. Taylor Ward to the Guardians.
I think the Angels should trade him. He's having a good year. Didn't know what he was gonna be after getting hit in the face,
Mhm.
but he's got 3 years of eligibility, or with 3 years of control, I should say.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna hold on to him. Tyler Anderson.
You see a lot of your Halos going on here. Tyler Anderson. Ooh. Tyler Anderson to the Cardinals, maybe? Maybe
I
back to the
think.
Dodgers?
Well, who are you choosing? Which one are we
I'll go
choosing
the
here?
Cardinals. Sorry.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Brewers, but I can also see them not getting rid of him. He has another year. Artie Moreno is not the smartest guy, so he's probably thinking, "Oh, we're gonna go to the World Series next year." So, we're gonna need somebody, right? I guess. Griffin Canning.
Ooh. This guy's just been sometimes good, sometimes bad. You don't really know what you're getting with him start to start. Um,
Hmm.
I'll say maybe the Milwaukee Brewers as a buy low option, maybe.
I'm gonna go San Francisco Giants, but not for this year, next year.
Okay.
He's got a year of control left. Hmm. Mason Miller.
Oh boy. If there is a team that could position themselves to solidify the back of the bullpen for the next half decade, and you get a chance to do it if you're the Baltimore Orioles, you do it. Serious. That is a guy that I will trade my chips for. He's
Hmm.
unhittable.
Relievers are tricky.
I know,
They're
but he's
tricky. So I think it's got to be a pair deal here. I think if they're gonna do it, you gotta pair him up with something. Maybe Paul Blackburn or Sears or something, right? I'm gonna go ahead and go if Mason Miller's getting traded here. It's gonna have to be a team with a good uh farm system that has expendable prospects. There's only really two options here. You went with the Orioles. I guess I'll go with the Dodgers.
okay. Yay. Ooh.
Oh, we forgot Lucas
I
Urson.
don't think he gets traded, to be honest. I think they
Me
keep
neither.
I think they
Yeah.
keep him.
We're coming up on 48, 49, and 50. And these next three will be very interesting for Blake. At least the next two. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I don't think he gets traded. I think they'd be very dumb to trade him right now.
They haven't signed an extension yet. You got
I
he's
will
hitting
say,
right now. He's
I
going
will say
off right
this.
now.
If he gets traded, he's probably going to the Houston Astros.
We did a video on this for
Yeah.
who we think he would go to.
Yeah.
Blake said Astros. I went off the wall a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, off the board. This team likes to trade for people, like to trade people away. He fits the mold of that team. I'm gonna go with the San Diego Padres.
Doubling down. We're both doubling down on Vlad. Okay.
Yeah. Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette is not getting traded. If you trade Bo
I,
Bichette right now, it is at an all-time low. His OPS is 615. 615. He's been hurt twice. You are going to lose every single Bo Bichette trade right now. I think this is a winter trade. I think if he gets traded, it's in the winter. I don't think he gets traded now.
I don't think he gets traded. I don't think both of them are getting traded. It's either one or the other.
Yeah.
But if he was traded, good old AA Alex Anthopoulos knows Bo Bichette. And he knows if he trades for Bo Bichette, who the Atlanta Braves need a shortstop, very, very bad. He might be able to sign him to an extension, one of those little Braves extensions where they get significantly less money than they should be paid, and just over like 8 years. I
If
could
Bo
see it.
Bichette
He looks
gets
like a
oh
Brave
if Bo Bichette gets poached by Alex Anthopoulos,
and extended.
I might cry.
Last up, Tariq Skubal. This is interesting.
It all depends what direction the Tigers are going in, right? If they want to retool, you have to trade this guy. You're going to get a boatload of prospects for this guy. It's just like, I just feel like it'd be very silly to trade him. He's got so much years of control. Um, you will get a lot. There will be teams lining up for this guy's services for sure because he's one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. But I think you'd be silly to trade a guy like this. I don't think he gets traded.
I don't know that he gets traded, but I'm gonna play into our little exercise here. Only one team, in my opinion,
The
makes sense,
Orioles.
and that's the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah.
That's the that's the team that makes. I mean, there's other teams that may do it just because he's that good, but
Would
who
you
really
trade
makes
Jackson
sense? It would be the
Holiday for this
Orioles.
guy? Would you do that?
No, but I would trade like a Kajur stat or something.
Or who's the other outfielder? The lefty Cowser. You can trade Cowser.
Yeah.
There's a lot of options for sure. Like that. That's the team to watch for the deadline for me is the Orioles because they got the best system in baseball. They can trade for whoever they want if they really wanted to. So
Yep. Well, that's all 50. There's a lot more relievers than I thought there was going to be.
yeah,
So,
that's tricky. Relievers are
if
tricky.
you got through this, if you got through this after sitting through all those relievers, I appreciate it. And Blake appreciates it too. But yeah, I thought that was a fun little exercise. Obviously, it's just off the dome. I mean,
Yeah. It
we're probably not gonna hit one of these, right? But it's for fun, so it is what it is. I'm excited for the trade deadline. Hopefully it's not one of those. It was just too many,
yeah.
too the prices just get too high, and people, teams just are like, screw it, we'll just go with what we got. But
Yeah.
yeah, I thought this was fun. I'm sure you guys will see a lot more videos. During the off season, we did pretty much. There's a big trade. We did a little breakdown, 6 to 7 minutes. So look out for those because I'm sure we'll see some trades this week, and we'll be doing videos. So keep the noties on. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And Blake, you got anything?
No, over 1,000 subscribers. Obviously, we relaunched this channel 4 or 5 months ago. We relaunched it at 112 subscribers. It's crazy how quick it's growing. We appreciate all the likes, all the subscribes, all the comments, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos later down the road.
All righty, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Later.